we know when we go in there that there's going to be a bit of pain and suffering. There'll be a lot of exertion in there. So yeah, we're nervous. We all are, but we need that to fire the adrenaline, to fire the endorphins, so we can actually do our job when we're in there.
I know that I've worked really hard to get here, worked really hard to get around what she had last time, and I'm ready. I'm a different fighter.
Oh man, ain't nothing but an adrenaline rush the whole way through, That's just the way it is. Been doing it a long time, It's ain't nothing like being in the ring no matter where you're at. The ring's the same.
You have been doing this a long time. Your opponent has not. How do you approach a fight like that with a relative newcomer?
It's all about the warfare, It's a battle, it's a fight. You both step in the ring, and whoever opponent they put you in with that's the way it goes, I had another fight that canceled out, and they called me in to do this one, so I took it on a shorter notice. But it's a fight's a fight, and you don't give up chances when you take them. You get a chance to do something, you do it.
You've been doing this a while. Any pre-fight superstitions?
Oh man, anything can happen in the ring, you know that. So get in there and give it 110%, and hopefully we'll walk out champions, both of us. So. That's the way we do it around my town.
I approach every fight the same. I just go in and do what I have to do. I'm a strong fighter, and people have to bring it pretty hard to even compete with me. So it doesn't matter how many fights she's had or if it's her pro debut or not. She's got something coming at her.
Fighting like this, is it more mental or is this more physical?
Obviously you have to be physically in shape, but mentally you have to be prepared. I think a lot of it is mental. Just to not psych yourself out and just be ready to do what you got to do, adjust, adapt to whatever happens in the ring.
Get ready for a title fight about 8 or 9 weeks, prior to the fight. I start training, and it involves a lot of lifting weights, and running, sprinting, swimming. And I train, that's all I do, I'm now basically just a professional fighter, luckily, that's all I have to do is just train. After all these years of looking for that, I finally achieved that. So I train 6 to 8 hours a day.
I do maintain, I train hard all the time, really. Coming up for a fight, obviously I'll look at nutrition and just getting in techniques, a lot of stamina work, a lot of fitness, running, just a big cross spectrum of different sorts of training. And then obviously in the last couple of weeks just concentrating on techniques and watching lots of Rocky movies.
Well, I've been 22 years as a professional, and I take one fight at a time. I'm not taking Meehan lightly at all, and I'm sending a message to everyone in the world because everyone knows this fight is happening, and it's an opportunity to get back into the K1. And, my goal is to win the K1 USA and go to the Grand Prix in Japan. Where I go from there, I don't know. But it's been a long career, and, I've had a lot of fun, and it's given me a lot of experience and a lot of great opportunities.
Happened to gear for some reason. She was a good girl. She took the fight, which I really respect her for because I have a weight advantage over her. But it wasn't my best fight. It was my second real amateur world fight, pretty much. So I'll do better.
You had a very high kicks, and do you have a special training for that?
Yeah, actually, for the high kicks, I've been working on my left because I've been training southpaw. But when I got in the ring, all that goes out the window, and you just do instincts and what you train. So I think I need a little bit more work on my southpaw, and I'll get better. I'm not happy at all with that fight.
What is your next step?
Fight as much as possible. I really need to get better and work on my amateur career. So I'll do better next time.
Shindo Kumate has actually created my career. Without Shindo Kumate, I wouldn't have gotten to fight some of the legends that I've gotten to fight as well. I would not have a name out there. I wouldn't get the opportunities that have been given to me.